Hello children, welcome to the biology class. Now we are in the topic of tissues. In the tissues we have completed plant tissues. In the animal tissues we have completed the epithelium tissue and connective tissue. Now it is muscle tissue. So from forms of muscles of the body, muscles can contract and relax. Is it children? So muscles, they can contract and relax when the body function is carried out. So thus they help the body in its movement. So the three kinds of muscles are there, that is striated muscle, unstriated muscle, heart or cardiac muscle. So striated muscle includes skeletal, stripped or voluntary muscles, and unstriated muscle includes smooth, unstripped or involuntary muscles, and heart or cardiac muscle. So muscle tissue develops from the mesoderm of the embryo. And striated muscle. So striated muscle are under the control of will, and they are made up of long fibers which are nucleated and striated. They are nucleated and striated. That's why it is named as striated muscle. So they are light and dark bands run across the fibers, and this muscle moves only when you want to do it. It is under our control. So they constitute about 50% of the body. These muscles are found in arms, legs, face, neck. Those are voluntary muscles which are under the control of us. So voluntary. Next is unstriated muscles are not under the control of the will. They are made up of spindles shaped, and they are tapering cells which are uninucleated. That means it present one nucleus, and they are found in the walls of intestine, helping in the passage of food. And muscles of iris of the eye. See the iris of the eye. So blinking of eyes, it is not under our control. So it comes under involuntary action, that is involuntary muscle. And the lining of blood vessels, urinary bladder, ureters, these are all the examples of involuntary muscles. And next is those are also called smooth muscles. And next are cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscles are involuntary in function and found only in the walls of the heart. So where they are found only in the walls of the heart. The fibers of cardiac muscles are striated, uninucleated and branched. So they are relatively short and they can contract with the outside stimulation and do not get tired soon. These cardiac muscles, they are always in function and they will not get tired soon. So they are striated muscles, uninucleated and branched. And muscular tissue performs the following functions. It helps in movement and locomotion. It supports the bones and other structures, and it is responsible for peristalsis and parturition. Next is nervous tissue. So neural nervous tissue constitutes a nervous system. This tissue is made up of specialized elongated cells called neurons. Specialized elongated cells called neurons. And nervous tissue makes up the peripheral and central nervous system. It develops from the ectoderm of the embryo. It possesses the ability to initiate and transmit the nerve impulse. And neurons, what are the neurons? These are the structural and functional unit of the nervous system. Neurons are the structural and functional unit of the nervous system. It comprises an axon, cell body and dendrites. Axon, cell body and dendrites. And neuroglia. These are the special cells found in the brain and spinal cord. They provide support to the neurons and fibers. So these are the special cells found in the brain and spinal cord. They provide support to the neurons and fibers. And next are neurosecretory cells. These functions as an endocrine organs. They release chemicals from the axon directly into the blood. So this is neurosecretory cells. So each nerve cell consists of a cell body called perichorion or cyton and containing the nucleus, one or more elongated hair-like extensions called dendrites. And this is about the nervous tissue. So animal tissues are of 4 types, that is epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscle tissue and nervous tissue. So epithelial tissue again classified into squamous epithelium, columnar epithelium, stratified squamous epithelium, glandular epithelium, cuboidal epithelium and ciliated epithelium. Next is connective tissue. Connective tissue, it is classified into fibrous connective tissue, that is tendons and ligaments, adipose, cartilage, bone, fluids, that is blood and lymph. And next is muscular tissue. It includes striated, striated or striped voluntary muscles, unstriated, unstriped or involuntary muscles, cardiac, striated, branched and involuntary muscles. And next class is nervous tissue. So in the nervous tissue, neurons, that is axons of the neurons from nerve fiber. So these are about the animal tissues. Animal tissue comprises of epithelial, connective, muscular and nervous tissue. So nervous tissue consists of neurons whose long axons are bundled together to form the nerves. It contains, nervous tissue contains neurons whose long axons are bundled, means together, branched together, combined, and they form the nerves. And muscle tissues consist of striated, unstriated and cardiac muscles. And connective tissue of fibrous connective, that is tendon, ligament, adipose, cartilage, bone fluid and connective tissues are seen in animal tissues. So this is about the tissues and then types of tissues and what is the tissue. So here you have studied about the tissues and different tissues arranged to form an organ, and related organs together constitute an organ system, animal tissues and plant tissues. So plant tissues, 2 types, meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. So thus we have completed the tissues, and next chapter about the flower we will discuss in the next class. Till then, have a good day children.